This lecture introduces wp2shell, a critical pre-authentication remote code execution issue in WordPress Core. What makes this especially serious is that it can be exploited by an anonymous user against a default WordPress installation without relying on any plugins or special configuration. In practical terms, that means the attack surface is extremely broad. If a site is running a vulnerable version of WordPress, an attacker may not need valid credentials or any existing foothold to begin compromising the server. The advisory, published on July 17, 2026, highlights the severity of the finding and why it demands immediate attention from defenders, administrators, and anyone responsible for WordPress environments. A pre-authentication remote code execution, or pre-auth RCE, means an attacker can run their own code on a remote server without logging in first. They do not need a username, a password, a valid session, or any existing foothold. If the vulnerable code path is reachable from the internet, an anonymous attacker can trigger it directly. That is what makes this class of issue so severe. WordPress powers an enormous portion of the web, so the potential exposure is massive, and when the flaw is exploitable on a stock installation with no plugins required, the attack surface becomes even broader because organizations cannot assume they are safe just because they kept the environment simple. The impact is also about as bad as it gets. Remote code execution can lead to full server compromise, which means data theft, site defacement, malware deployment, and ransomware. In practical terms, this is not just a website bug, it is a system takeover opportunity available to anyone who can reach the target over the internet. Here's the scope of impact for this issue. Versions up to 6.8.5 are not affected. The vulnerable range includes 6.9.0 through 6.9.4 and 7.0.0 through 7.0.1. The fixes are available in versions 6.9.5 and 7.0.2. This was discovered by Searchlight Cyber's security research team and publicly disclosed on July 17, 2026. What makes this especially serious is how little an attacker needs in order to target a site. No plugins are required, no unusual server setup is needed, and there does not need to be any logged-in user or active session. Default WordPress settings are enough, so if a site is running one of the affected versions, it should be treated as immediately exposed until it is patched. The attack vector here is WordPress's batch API. The vulnerable endpoint is exposed at /wp-json/batch/v1 or through the rest_root parameter pointing to batch/v1, and in affected versions it can be reached anonymously with no authentication. The batch API is meant to improve performance by letting a client send multiple REST API requests in one HTTP call. That design is useful, but in these vulnerable versions, the implementation has a critical flaw. The issue is that internal API calls inside a batch request can incorrectly inherit elevated privileges. In practice, that means an unauthenticated attacker can trigger actions that should require authorization, because the server treats those batched internal requests as more trusted than they really are. So the core problem is not just exposure of an endpoint, it's the combination of anonymous access and improper privilege handling inside the batch processing logic. Here's how the attack unfolds in practice. It starts with an anonymous POST request to the batch endpoint. No login is required, so the attacker can reach it directly from the internet. Inside that request, the attacker places a chained payload. Instead of making just one action, the batch request bundles internal API calls together in a sequence designed to abuse trusted server behavior. The key problem is that those internal root calls are treated as if they're safe, even though the original request came from an unauthenticated user. That lets the server execute the payload with elevated privileges. Once that happens, the attacker can escalate access, write arbitrary PHP files to the system, and ultimately trigger remote code execution. At the end of the chain, the result is a remote shell, which gives the attacker direct control over the compromised WordPress environment. The priority here is simple: patch first. Workarounds are only temporary risk reduction. If you're running WordPress 6.9.0 through 6.9.4, upgrade to 6.9.5. If you're on 7.0.0 or 7.0.1, upgrade to 7.0.2. Those patched releases are the recommended fix. You can do that with wp-cli using wp core update version equals 7.0.2, or use the admin interface under dashboard, updates, and then update now. Of course, choose the patched version that matches your branch. If you absolutely cannot patch immediately, there are some emergency workarounds. You can block anonymous REST API access with a plugin such as Disable REST API. At the edge, a WAF can block requests to /wp-jeson/batch/v1 and the equivalent REST_root parameter. You can also deny access to that batch root in Apache or nginx. Just keep in mind that these workarounds can break legitimate functionality. They're stopgaps, not fixes, so the goal should still be to patch as soon as possible. The key takeaways are straightforward. Patch immediately by updating to version 6.9.5 or 7.0.2, because that is the only complete fix. If you need to confirm whether a site is exposed, check wp2shell.com. While patching is underway, deploy a web application firewall and block the batch API endpoint at the network edge as an emergency control. You should also monitor and alert on suspicious activity. In particular, review access logs for unusual POST requests to /wp-jeson/batch/v1 and subscribe to Searchlight cyber advisories so you can respond quickly to new intelligence. Finally, make sure your recovery and hardening basics are in place. Keep clean offline backups, disable unused REST routes, and require authentication anywhere you can. Together, these practices reduce risk, improve visibility, and help you recover faster if a system is targeted.